Welcome to the Gene Policini Center on the campus of the Rochester Institute of Technology, where tonight we are bracing for a winter storm outside and an Atlantic hockey showdown inside as Air Force is in town to face RIT. Number 2 for the Tigers, defenseman Adam Brubaker, the Elmira, Ontario native, is coming off a game-tying goal in the final seconds at Niagara, which helped the Tigers escape with a much-needed point last Saturday night. You are watching RIT SportsZone pregame live, presented by Taylor the Builders. Plenty to get to over the next half hour as the Tigers and Falcons get set to renew their rivalry when the puck drops here at 7:05. Good evening, I'm Kevin Roach, and welcome to RIT SportsZone pregame live, streaming all season long on RITSC.com. Well, if it feels like it's been a while since the Tigers last took the ice here at the Policini Center, it's probably because it has been 41 days to be exact since RIT split an Atlantic hockey series at home here with Holy Cross. And during that 6-week span, the Tigers pulled off a major upset, lost a weekend series to Mother Nature, and admittedly let points slip away against their throughway rival.
Side of the cage. Hennessy, here's a giveaway. Powell down the slot, score!
The Tigers closed out their non-conference schedule in Rhode Island last month, where they upset 9th-ranked Providence 4-0 to record the program's first non-conference victory over a nationally ranked opponent since the 2015 NCAA tournament.
That was huge for us, and again, like I said, it was just a huge turning point in our season, and we just need to continue to do all the right things. And again, yeah, it's huge for the Atlantic hockey, and I don't think we're as respected as we should. So proving that in Providence, was huge for us.
Beat a top 10 team. We've competed against other quality teams. Other teams in our league have beat some great teams. So I think it just goes to show that it doesn't matter what league you play in, what conference you play in college hockey. Anybody can beat anybody on any given night if you show up to play.
Before the new year, RIT was scheduled to get back on the ice at Mercyhurst, but Mother Nature had other ideas. Erie, Pennsylvania received over 83 inches of snow in just 6 days, forcing the cancellation of the series between the Tigers and Lakers. 7 feet of snow. Can you comprehend that much snow?
7 feet? Yeah, that's, I have to look up to that. Yeah, that was pretty insane. And when we heard that, we're like, I don't think we're going to play.
No, that's a lot of snow. I'm from Canada, and we've had some pretty big snows before, but I don't think I've ever had snow blocking my front door, preventing me from going outside, so it's pretty crazy.
RIT will make up one of those games with Mercyhurst next Tuesday in Erie, which means the Tigers will play 5 games in the next 9 days.
It is a lot of games, but the pros do it all the time, and they're used to it. They play some back-to-back games where the other team is already rested, and so we don't have that unevenness in that scheduling piece. It's just a lot of games, more than what we're used to, anyways, as college students.
It's going to be busy done these next couple months here, but we're looking forward to it, and we're excited because we all love getting out there and playing. So it's the grind. I know it's a little bit of adversity. I think maybe more than some other teams having to play those extra games in the week, but we're fine with it. A little adversity never hurt anybody. So.
After the long layoff, the Tigers rang in 2018 at Niagara last weekend, but earned just 1 point, thanks to Adam Brubaker's equalizer with just 10 seconds remaining in regulation on Saturday night.
Point is unacceptable for us, especially. And we want 2 and we want 4 each weekend. So, we're hungry and we're ready to go.
We go into every weekend expecting 4 points because that's what we know we're capable of. And I think great things are going to happen down the stretch here. Like you said, there's some good teams at the bottom, like Air Force. They're sitting 10th right now, and they're a team that no matter where they're sitting in the standings, are going to give everybody, a battle out there. So we just got to come into this weekend ready to go because it's not going to be a pushover.
Yeah, we know that. Air Force definitely not a pushover. So the Tigers have 16 games remaining on the regular season schedule, all of which are conference games. They'll play 5 in the next 9 days, starting with Air Force this weekend. They'll travel to Erie to make up 1 game with Mercyhurst on Tuesday night before taking on first-place Canisius here next weekend. The other makeup game with Mercyhurst scheduled for Monday, February 12th, following a series in Pittsburgh at Robert Morris. Well, we know the road to a conference championship is never an easy one, and it just got a little harder for the Tigers as they will have their hands full over the final 2 months of the season. With a preview of tonight's matchup, our John DiTullio standing by live now with RIT head coach Wayne Wilson. John?
All right, thank you, Kev. First off, I forgot what you look like. I haven't seen you in 6 weeks, my man.
I'm back. So good to see you, though, and good to be back at the Gene.
Looking at that schedule, it's daunting upcoming as we're in a new calendar year. How do you assess your team right now as we're now into the second week of January?
Yeah, we're excited, but we're going to have to, this stretch, you've got to have a little bit of confidence, and you're going to have some energy to get through this and push through it. A lot of games in a short period of time, and none of them easy. We start off here with Air Force for 2, and that's where our focus is right now, and then we'll move on from there. But our Air Force games again, and 2 one-goal games out at Air Force, and in the tradition or the streak of whatever 17 games of one-goal games, we expect some tight ones here again tonight.
What do you want to see from your goalie? Let's start. Logan will get the call tonight. What do you want to see from him tonight?
Well, I just want to see him play to his capabilities, and we've just been a little inconsistent from both goalies. Right now, they've shown that they can play, and they can play at a very high level. It's just getting back-to-back performances from them, and like I said, so we'll see how it goes game by game here, and if someone can get on a roll, that's good on us. And we know we've got 2 of them that can go, but it is the consistency factor back there in the net.
These games are always fun against Air Force, always tightly, so competitive. 30 of the last 48 games have been decided by 1 goal or a tie in overtime.
Yeah, it's a healthy rivalry. It's not one built on hatred. It's built on respect, to be honest with you. Sometimes you get those opponents that you've got a rivalry, but you just don't like them at all. Not that we're fond of Air Force, but there's a good respect right from the coaching staff to our players on what they're capable of doing, and that we've got to play a smart, disciplined game and stay out of the box, and we've got to play well. And when you beat Air Force, you know you've accomplished something, and hopefully they feel the same about us.
Just great to see you again. Great to be back in this building, Wayne.
Yeah, thanks.
Good luck tonight. That's head coach Wayne Wilson, the RIT Tigers. Kevin, back to you.
All right, John, we'll check back with you shortly. Well, since entering Atlantic Hockey, Air Force and RIT have been the kings of the conference. The 2 schools have combined to win 9 of the last 11 conference titles, including the last 3. The defending Atlantic Hockey champs were out on the ice this morning here at the Policini Center. Air Force isn't used to being at the bottom of the standings, but that is where they are, tied with Sacred Heart for last place. Now, the Falcons have endured a ton of injuries so far this season, and while that has been a major factor, Air Force head coach Frank Serratore told us the competition in the league has been a big factor too, saying it's the best it's ever been.
There are no bad teams in our league. I'm looking at our record right now. We're one game under 500. In the old days, it would have been loaded with Atlantic wins and maybe a 1 non-conference win. We've got a terrific non-conference record, and we've struggled in league play. So there's no question our league has arrived. There is a lot of teams that could win this thing, and it's just going to be a matter of which team is, hitting their stride, is healthy, is playing their best hockey around playoff time, and that's the team that we want to be. Like I said, for a lot of reasons, we're off to a slow start in league. The injuries, we didn't play with the energy we needed to, and our goal right now, and I know Wayne and Hilsey, we talk a lot. Our goal is always to be the best team at playoff time.
Yeah, that is the most important time of the year. The race to the postseason is on in Atlantic Hockey, and so far Canisius and Niagara are on top, leading the way with 20 points apiece. Holy Cross currently 3rd, followed by Robert Morris, AIC, and RIT, who sits 5 points back. Remember, the Tigers have played the least amount of conference games in the AHC, so plenty of points still out there for RIT to grab, as again, 16 games remain for the Tigers. Robert Morris, the only Atlantic Hockey team with the weekend off. Elsewhere in the conference, Bentley visits Army West Point. Niagara down in Erie to face the Lakers. Holy Cross playing a home-and-home series with Sacred Heart beginning in Connecticut tonight, while the first-place Golden Griffs are hosting AIC down at the Harbor Center in Buffalo. We'll update those scores for you during our intermission reports here tonight. Well, still to come on the program, John and Gene will join us to break down tonight's matchup. Plus, he's currently 4th on the team in scoring and will be a key to the Tigers' success the rest of this season. Number 7, Abbott Gerdukis will join us live next. This is RIT SportsZone Pregame Live. Welcome back to RIT SportsZone Pregame Live. The RIT Tigers hosting Air Force here tonight in what will be the third meeting between these two teams this season. Tigers and Falcons split a pair of games out in Colorado Springs back in November. Well, warm-ups have ended, so let's head downstairs to our very own Kim Burnson, who is standing by live now with one of RIT's top contributors so far this season. Good evening,
Thanks.
Kim.
How's it going, Kevin? Here with Abbott Gerdakis. Abbott, 6 weeks it's been since you guys last played here. How does it feel to be back on home ice?
Feels great. We were just thinking that before the game. It's been over a month. We're happy to be back. It feels good to be here. We can't wait to play in front of the crowd here tonight, and we got to start to protect our house here at the last stretch.
Last time you guys met, you split your weekend matchup. How do you feel like this team, your team, is different than when you guys met back in November?
I think we matured. Our chemistry is a lot better. We got our lines going. We know it's going to be a hard game. They play a hard game. They're a hard-fought team, but I think we've grown since then, so we're hoping to do even better this weekend.
What do you guys have to do to edge out Air Force tonight?
Well, they keep a simple game, but they work hard, so it's going to be the one-on-one battles. We got to get pucks to the net, win the battles out front of their net and in front of ours, and we'll be fine.
Thanks so much, Abbott. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Kevin?
All right, Kim, thank you so much. Well, tonight the magic number for Air Force is 3 when the Falcons have scored 3 or more goals this season. They've gone unbeaten in 11 of 12 games. However, when the Falcons have been held to 2 goals or less, a much different story. They are winless this year at 0-9-1. RIT hoping to continue that trend here tonight, and the guy responsible for stopping those pucks on net will be number 30, Logan Drackett. Drackett will make his second straight start in goal here tonight and 14th on the season. He's gone 6-5-2 on the year so far with a 3.48 goals against average. While on the other side, Falcons were stunned when they lost star goalie Shane Starrett in the offseason after he signed an entry-level deal with the Edmonton Oilers. Billy Christopoulos has taken over the reins in net for the Falcons this season, playing all 22 games. This will be his 23rd here tonight. The junior from Raleigh, North Carolina, has gone 9-10-3 with a 2.66 goals against average. We'll see how both fare here tonight. Well, meanwhile, the RIT Pep Band became an official club in 2006 when they began playing at games during the Tigers' second season of Division I hockey. Over the years, they've helped create one of the best college hockey atmospheres in the country. While that tradition continues now in their 12th season, this year marks a first for the best band in the land.
Music has been part of Megan Detweiler's life since she was just 4 years old.
Both my parents are super into music and my grandparents, so we just always had like instruments lying around the house. So I would just pick one up and play with it.
Detweiler picked up flute during her senior year of high school. She taught herself and found a place to play when she arrived at RIT.
About the Pep Band, and what was your thought when you found out we had one?
Actually, my freshman roommate, who I just kind of got like randomly added to, she joined Pep Band and she was like, hey, you play flute, come on. And I did, and I loved it because like obviously I wasn't like super great at flute, having taught myself, but it was a lot of fun and we got to go to the games and get super RIT, and she actually didn't stick with it, but obviously I did.
For 3 years, Detweiler was just another member. But that changed last spring when she decided she wanted to audition to be leader of the band.
I don't really know why I wanted to do it. I just felt something drawing towards me. And I had gotten to be friends with like last year's conductor, and last year's conductor was amazing. He really like worked the band up, and I think we have a better sound now because of him, and I really wanted to like add my piece to it.
Watch my hands, do the full progression. You don't need to suddenly go into the extremes, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4.
For 11 straight years, the RIT Pep Band has been led by only male conductors. Until this year, when Megan Detweiler took over the reins.
I was really excited. I was also really nervous. We've never had a female conductor before, so I was like worried that if I do a bad job, they're gonna be like, oh, that's why we don't have women conductors. But Pep Band is full of wonderful, supportive people. So even on the days where I'm like, you know, not quite with it, not quite doing the best, these people are really supportive when we work together, and I think we have such just like a great community and a great, you know, atmosphere to band that we're all working together to make band as good as possible. Honestly, it's been amazing. I have had so many people from, like RIT fans come up to me and be like, thank you, because we're an integral part of the RIT hockey experience. And so being a part of that and kind of being the one who's leading, and I'm like the face of the pep band now, has been really amazing. It's been a great experience, and I'm so glad to be a part of it.
What are your plans for next year? Do you want to continue to be conductor, or do you want to go back in and play?
I do miss playing flute. Because it is something, it's like a totally different experience, but I do also really like leading the band. So I've thought about this a lot, and I have no idea yet. I don't know if I'm gonna run again. It kind of depends on who else is gonna run, because I don't want to leave the band like with no one, but if it's in good hands, I'll feel comfortable going back and playing flute.
Yeah, it's good to have a few members of the band back here. Of course, RIT still on winter break. The entire band will be back with us, of course, for that Canisius series next week. Well, tonight is Youth Hockey Night here at the Policini Center. Tomorrow is Kids Night. All children under the age of 12 will be admitted for free. So if you're looking for something fun to do after shoveling all day, come on out and join us for what should be another great game between RIT and Air Force. Hey, last month, you might remember the Tigers held their third annual Tiger Teddy Toss during their series with Holy Cross. Eric Brown scored in the second period, and that's when the fans let the stuffed toys fly. The game was stopped for a few minutes as players and ice operations staff here at the Policini collected the generous donations from you, the fans in attendance. Well, on Tuesday, December 12th, members of the RIT men's and women's hockey team paid a visit to Rochester General Hospital. The Tigers delivered those stuffed toys to the pediatric patients there. All of us here at RIT thank all the fans who participated. You no doubt brought some joy to those children and their families who had to spend the holidays, unfortunately, away from home. Well, still to come here tonight, John and Jean join us with the keys to tonight's game. That is next. This is RIT Sports Zone Pregame Live.
Garbowski with some time and space. Sends over to McGowan, scores! Brad McGowan with the odd angle shot on the power play. Just 49 seconds into the period, the Tigers lead 1-0. Now up to Brady Norrish. To Garbowski, moving in. Shots! Oh! His 26th of the season! Matt Garbowski. Hey, NHL teams, are you paying attention to this guy? It's 2-1. It's still a 2-1 game. It's McGowan scores! Must have heard us talking about not capitalizing on those grade A looks. McGowan will sweep it out of the zone. Off to the races comes Brad McGowan. He's got Garbowski. McGowan going in and scores! That hat trick for Brad McGowan, and the Tigers go up 4-1. That was all Brad McGowan. Great individual effort. Fights a boot off of the puck, and then says bank. Hat trick for McGowan. Now look at McGowan, just kind of pokes the puck along the boards to himself. Outworks Hartner for the puck, number one. And then boom. Clear first with the extra attacker on the ice. Mitchell clear, and it's gonna roll, yes! Tiger fans, we'll see you next weekend at the Blue Cross Arena.
Yeah, the Tigers, of course, went on to win the 2015 Atlantic Hockey title after defeating Air Force in that quarterfinal series. As we discussed earlier, this has been a tremendous series over the years. Falcons lead it with a record of 28-21-4 and have won 6 of the last 10 meetings. Both of these teams, they win championships. In fact, Canisius and Robert Morris are the only other teams to win Atlantic Hockey title since RIT and Air Force joined the league in 2006. A good trivia question for RIT hockey fans right there. In 2 of those championships, Air Force had to beat RIT in the title game back in 2011 and 2012. Gene Battaglia and John DiTullio were both there for those games, and they join us here tonight for yet another edition of this great rivalry. Guys, most telling stat I saw leading up to this week, 30 of 48 meetings since RIT went to Division I in 2005 between these two teams have ended either in a tie or by 1 goal, and we expect the same here tonight, don't we?
Yeah, Kevin, Happy New Year. We're still allowed to say that, right? Yep. First time we've seen each other, right, John?
Who are you, by the way,
yeah,
man?
good to see you,
Great
John.
to see you, my friend. Good stuff. Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, the Tigers, a disappointing weekend in Niagara, but happy to hear Brubaker and others say, hey, a point we're not happy with last Saturday night.
Exactly. Wayne, talking with Wayne this week, loves his team. He says if we get consistent goaltending, he used the D word, dangerous. He likes the way they're playing. He needs more consistency between the pipes. They've got an edge. They've got an attitude. They get consistent play. He thinks they can go a long way.
Now, Air Force in a position that we're not used to seeing them in. That's at the bottom of the standings. But there is a story here. Injuries have really cost this team, particularly right up the middle of the center position. But the only center that has been in all games this year in the lineup has been Evan Giesler, and he's our player to watch.
Just played his 100th game on January the 6th. He's logged a lot of ice time during his career. Tied for the team lead in points with 14, has 6 goals. Big kid, 6'1", 200 pounds, one of the few playmakers that he has. They're starting to get players back. We know Air Force, this is when they start playing their best hockey in the second half of the season. They see March, they see big picture. It's a program that likes to ascend in the second half.
Now for the Tigers, 6 weeks since we've been at the Policini. Yes. Last time the Tigers won was that win over Providence the second week in December. Miles Powell scoring in that effort, John, our player to watch tonight.
And Miles Powell has been on fire of late here for the Tigers. When you look at the balanced scoring that they've got, Powell's been outstanding. Look at Eric Brown, Gabe Valenzuela, but Miles Powell, the senior captain, who anchors that top line. He's their most dynamic playmaker, and he's been on a point streak here over the last 5 games. A player to watch, number 19, makes everything go, not only for the Tigers, but on that top line.
Tigers also get Chase Norrish back in the lineup tonight. So a healthy Tiger team. What do the RIT Tigers have to do to get the win tonight,
Well,
John?
as Wayne mentioned, consistent between the pipes. They got to get good goaltending play. Someone has to grab hold. Logan will start tonight. You may see Kristen Short tomorrow. I mean, home cooking. I mean, when you look at, they haven't been at home now in over 6 weeks. So now they're back on home ice. Let's start now to flex those muscles. And the Fighting Falcons, the stat Kevin just threw at you. The Falcons are 2-2 in this building, but every game that these two teams play, whether it's here at the Blue Cross Arena, it's tightly contested, and we expect the same thing here tonight.
Puck drop coming up at 7:05. Kevin, these are always great games between RIT and Air Force.
Absolutely, guys. We'll see you then. Frank Serratori saying his team's coming off best weekend of the season, even though they split last weekend with Mercyhurst. We'll see how they do tonight. We are less than 10 minutes away from face-off here at the Policini. The Tigers and Falcons minutes away from taking the ice. This is RIT Sports Zone Pregame Live. Back here on RIT Sports Zone Pregame Live, presented by Taylor the Builders. It's hockey night in Rochester after a 6-week layoff as Air Force visits RIT. Well, if you're snowed in and can't make it out to the game tomorrow night, we're here for you. Our coverage of Game 2 of this series begins at 6:30 with RIT Sports Zone Pregame Live on CW Rochester and streaming online at RITSC.com. And coming up on the show tomorrow, we'll share our interview with Rochester native Brian Gianta. The former NHLer will captain Team USA in the upcoming Winter Olympics. We'll share how RIT has helped him on his journey to the games in South Korea. We hope you'll join us tomorrow for Pregame Live and much more, including that story on Brian Gianta. Well, that's going to do it for us here tonight. Thanks so much for watching. Up next, Gene Battaglia and John DiTullio join us with the call as Air Force faces off with RIT. We'll see you back here for the intermission report. Enjoy the game, everyone. RIT Sports Zone Live begins right now.